My name is Karina, and this is my channel, The Suburban Minimalist. In today's video, I'm going to be going over my no buy, low buy July rules and kind of go over what I'm allowed to spend and what I'm not allowed to spend on. So, for my no buy, I have very strict categories of things that I cannot spend. Those include hobby supplies, books, home decor, clothes, toys for my son, new snacks. So, this one, just to kind of explain a little bit more, is because I like to try new snacks at the grocery store. I don't always like them, can sometimes seem like a waste of money. So, I really want to stop that for July. Um, on my low buy, things I'm allowed to do, but not that much of, is eating out and going to the movies. My okay to spend, my green lights are I can pay my husband back because I owe him for some football tickets that we're going to go see um, in November. Birthday presents because this month is my dad's birthday. So I will have that. I'm allowed to replace items that have run out and eating out socially. So if I'm going out to eat with a friend, family, I am allowed to spend that. And then, kind of finally, I have chosen to start my no buy, low buy July in the month that I'm going out of town. So I'm going to San Diego Comic Con, and this is a place known for having exclusives and having items that, of course, people are going to want. So I didn't want to just say no buy to anything because I've been waiting for a year for this trip, but I don't know what stuff they're going to come out with. So I have told myself to either set a budget or an item limit. And the numbers I've come up with are $250 or 8 items, whichever one hits first. And this is again without knowing exactly what they're going to have. I'm just trying to gauge on previous years that I've been to Comic Con and the items that I've purchased. And I feel like 8 seems like a pretty reasonable number. The amount just feels comfortable for me in terms of what I want to spend this month. Um, I don't know how realistic that number is going to be. So, um, other things I'm doing is I want to record all of my purchases. So I am every single penny that comes out of my account, I'm recording. And kind of in terms of money, there are other things. There's a credit card that we use for miscellaneous expenses. And I would really like to monitor that one because a lot of times miscellaneous things just get charged to it. And I never really think about it. So I have been tracking those expenses, and I will do kind of a wrap up at the end of July to see how I did. Another thing I wanted to do is I wanted to focus on using up items. I also have kind of items that I want to track how often I use them. So I kind of fell for the gimmick, but I got one of those red light masks and I got it sometime in June. So I would like to track how often I actually use it and again be intentional about using it. Another thing I'm going to be tracking is how often I wear my clothes. This month, I really want to see which items I'm attracted to the most, which ones I tend to wear, and just collect data. Um, this month is my first month, so I am just trying to collect as much data as possible and just kind of figure out what to do with that information once I have it. I don't expect this month to go perfectly because, again, it is my first month. I have already struggled. I wanted to share how I've been feeling so far in this first week of July. And To be honest, it's been difficult. I have had to deal with my emotions, with my feelings that normally I would have just distracted myself from. There was one day this week that I was basically feeling the casebook definition of depressed, where I had no energy, no desire to do anything. Things that used to bring me joy did not. I felt so low. And part of me just wanted to go back to looking online to fill me with something. I took a lot of naps that day. I just had n- no desire for anything. I did sit in my room and read a book. And it was a graphic novel, so it wasn't very long, wasn't a lot of dialogue, and I did feel better. I journaled and I read a book and I did feel better. All right. Well, until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.